This is the back. Ay! I'm sorry. It's okay. What is this area?
There is some storage there. I have some things there actually,
Oh,
but
okay.
I can take that away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just in case mag-run out ba? Just in case.
So storage meant a common. There's no lock. We just. Oops.
Yeah.
Correct. It's shared. Yeah.
Hindi niya siya mag-on.
Okay.
Pwede na sa gawas, pwede dili. Ang dili, ano na dili? Down ni ilas dalong.
Is there no big deal, but is there no plan to change this to improve it? Is there no plan? Because it's kind of like really rusted.
Yeah. So what happens is the washing. Are you familiar with these? Or
Oh, this
when
is just to.
it empties the water,
The water.
in here, and then it drains down there. So that's how.
Yeah, wala yung kwan.
Oh, it's not really
Let's get
being
it.
used as washing. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. So the washing
Just
machine
to
it
drain.
drains the water in here. Yeah. So that's.
Sorry,
so that's
obviously we were not familiar with that. Okay.
Yeah, it's no problem. But if there's any issue with it, we'll take care of it.
This one is down, yeah.
And this is to their place.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, okay ako maro. Dapat pagkas na kapit nimo sa top 3. Okay, yung final siya. Ito naman.
Pion,
So that I can
do you eyeball?
to show you for
This is good.
it's the same price for the one that
Nang exceso?
yeah, but think about the one that
Di ko lang oy.
kung ang tanan kang pilano ang sipot mo. Nandistorya lang to si Craig.
So, did you say that you have an online business?
Yeah.
Is it, what kind of business is it?
So so I'm a distributor of a 36-year-old company. It's called New Skin, and it has 50 markets around the world.
Okay.
So what we do is we communicate with people online, and then because the products, all the services, it's an anti-aging company to
Okay.
research and development. So and that's how we do the business online.
Okay, I see. So is it like a network marketing? type of
Yes, it
business?
is.
Okay.
It is a
Okay.
network marketing
I'm
company.
familiar with Amway, so that's, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to be in Amway too, yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
You still
Years-
continue
years
to do
ago.
that?
It was a few years ago, yeah. But now I focus more on the real estate.
On the real estate.
Yeah, yeah.
So the good thing with that is because I like to stay home.
Yeah.
I
So do you do that full time or?
kind of like full time
Okay.
that and then full time at home. So
Okay.
because I don't go out to do the chores, taking care of the kids the whole time that they were in school. They were
Yeah.
so small, so I was taking care of them. So
That's great.
yeah.
So,
I've had other
that's
job
the-
offers, but I turn them down
okay.
because I feel that if the time that I go out, then that will reduce the time I have for my kids.
Right, right.
Yeah, and it will basically be the same.
Okay. So the household income that you would show is between your business and between your husband's job at the reserve, right? Federal Reserve?
Yes, and also the older son with SAP,
Uh-huh. Oh, okay,
and
okay.
he's also working part time
Okay.
with Tomo Sushi Bar
Oh, okay, okay.
in Center
Yeah,
City.
I remember you mentioned that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Great. So, do you have any questions about the point that you can answer or any concerns?
Nakapay, tangan.
Hey,
So do you have any questions mo?
we have the 2 minutes.
Hindi ka na kasi kung anong communication na lang.
Oh, by the way, when there's school, it's not noisy, right, out there?
No, it's not fun. I mean, in the morning, maybe around 7, 8 a.m., there are parents coming and dropping off their kids.
Mhm.
That lasts a few minutes, maybe like half an hour.
Mhm.
And then around 5 o'clock or so, they come and pick up their kids.
Yeah,
Normal
because
operation.
they're all indoors. They're not really out here outside.
No,
Yes,
no, yeah,
'cause
that,
they're-
it's only during
it's
drop
really
off
small
and come,
kids.
in the evening that there are cars going through there.
Mhm.
Otherwise, they don't do anything like in the front of the school or anything. And it's a preschool, it's not like a full elementary school or anything like that. So, other than that, it's like this all the time.
Mhm.
So you see there's plenty of
You
parking.
can park. You can
on
park
the-
in front also.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
front.
there's no restriction,
No restriction.
no,
All day.
correct.
Oh, you mean up? in front?
Yeah,
We
until
can park there
the
also?
25 minutes limit. 6 to 6. Just to check
No, that's a
school
straight
school
limit.
time.
So we can park in front too? It just
6
says
to
no
6.
truck. It just said
Oh,
no
no
truck.
truck, okay, yes.
So that means
Yeah.
it's okay to park for regular
Correct.
cars?
Yeah, we park there all the time, it's not a problem. There's no restriction, there's no permit or anything required here,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, an option if you have to park there here, one night, one.
Yeah, we have a lot of options. So it's a good point. Jibo just pointed out that there's no one living out in
that's
front,
a school.
so lesser.
Supply.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I really do love the place, and how do we go about it moving forward, if ever, and hopefully you will pick us. So
So let me ask, what was your, when did you want the date
to
to
move
start the
in,
lease?
to start leasing.
Yeah.
Is the owner like in a hurry?
It's available now.
It's available now.
Or, yeah,
So I only have like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday to prepare for my trip on Wednesday, and then we'll be back on following Monday.
okay,
So
That
That leaves 2 weeks, maybe to pack up or what. So if the owner is okay with August 1, our lease ends on August 31.
okay.
So that gives us 1 month to move our stuff in. I mean, we can start moving on August 1.
Yeah, so,
Is that a acceptable time for the owner on August 1?
yeah, I can understand the August 1st, but if you, so if you're coming back from the trip by the following Monday, would you be able to start it that week? At least you can start the lease during the week of the 19th? So it would be prorated for the last 10 days, essentially.
So you mean start renting at the middle of this month? On the 19th,
Yeah, that week, if,
start renting on that
are you
week?
able to do that? I'm just asking.
Yeah,
Okay.
we discuss.
Okay, when we get back here, well, if we, of course, if we just rent, and whether we move or not, we just rent, that will be the other option. But
Right.
definitely, that week that we come back, we will have to start packing our stuff, cause our stuff are all over yet. It's not yet packed up.
You want
Yeah, how,
So
how
that
far
would
do you
be-
live from here?
Mayfair, so that's just like what,
Oh,
seven
okay. Yeah,
seven
just right
minutes,
here.
10 minutes from
Right,
here.
right.
10 minutes.
It's a corner of Roosevelt and Kaufman.
So, I mean, basically, if you started sometime during the week of the 19th, you would get the keys, and then you could just move in at your leisure for the rest of the month, so.
Yeah. So
Pwede na naawin mo, i-estrehan tara na kaga mo na i-update mo sa kanya.
okay, if the owner really insists on that, so if he will just allow us to negotiate the 2 weeks for us to prepare, so that when we move in, it will be like, I mean, you will not start counting the time we're still packing. That's what I meant. If the owner will be willing for us to negotiate for that. Because like I said, when we arrive on the 19th, that's when we can start packing our stuff.
Yeah.
And maybe take us a few days to pack, and then have the hire a truck to transfer our stuff. Probably the earliest will be like the end of the month, the last week of the month. That probably will be
Finish to sure.
Okay, like the week of the 26th?
yeah, that will be the more reasonable, I mean, at least a reasonable one. But of course, if you can have it on August 1, that will be best. So that
ideal, right?
so coming back from a trip and then like the mindset and
What day?
everything.
Yeah,
What
I
day
definitely
today? 7,
Yeah.
right? So 7 or 9.
So
or
it's
9.
just 2 weeks. If the owner would be willing to, we're not gonna really insist on that, but that would be great if the owner would allow us to start on August 1.
Okay, yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, I can definitely appreciate that. So that should be fine. You know, that's not a deal breaker for me anyway. So, if you have assuming you have a strong application, then I don't think there's any problem with that.
Okay.
That's good.
So-
Thank you.
So what would be counted as a strong application? Is there anything else that you need from us to?
So the application just asks basic questions about income and then who's occupying the property, and it would on the next page after you submit it, it would ask you to request the background screening, so the criminal history check, the credit report check,
Mhm.
and the eviction check.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Good
Okay.
idea. That's
So
perfect.
And then
how do
we just
we?
need one business day to verify the employment
Yep.
and all that.
That's good.
Okay.
Good idea.
So how do we get hold of the application? It's online or?
I can send you that right now,
Mm.
actually.
And then
So,
communicate na lang to you. Both of you will communicate.
Yeah. So you're
That's
just gonna send by
It
email.
depends, eh. Difference.
Is it or
Difference. At least
phone
you know.
text or?
At least you know our credential. You know somebody's credentials.
No, we need to
so-
fill up an
Yeah,
application.
that's why I send it to you, and then
Okay.
you do it.
so it would be one per adult. One per adult.
One. Oh, so individual.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So like 4 of us have to fill up for
How old is your son?
18.
Okay.
He just turned 18.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
Maybe he's
fine.
excused, or
I think
he's included.
That's okay. We can do just
Just the 3 of us.
Yeah.
With my older son.
He's still
Okay.
student. He's a first, almost first.
let me send that to you right now. And then if we want to start it on August 1st, I think that should be fine. We would just need to put a deposit
Mm-hmm.
to hold it.
Okay.
Because until I have the lease signed or have a deposit,
Mm-hmm.
I have to keep showing the unit.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I see. I
Yeah,
understand.
Yes, yeah. That's
You want
basic.
to
Basic. That's the
Right,
basic protocol.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
And so how soon do you want us to place the deposit?
if you could do it before you leave. that would be
Both
fine.
of you will communicate, no? Both of you will
So
communicate.
it
Does
would
it-
be in writing
Does it
as
come? Do we make deposit after the application? What's the procedure? Application first,
application
And
and then
then-
approval.
when after the approval,
Yeah.
then
Deposit.
the deposit.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, that's good. That's,
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
that's the proper protocol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask
And then
for.
both
I'm not
of you-
taking any deposits before the approval.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Otherwise, I'll be taking a
You
deposit.
cannot do that.
Yeah. The deposit means that I'm not
Yeah.
showing it to
Yeah.
anyone, and I'm not committing it to anyone else.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Usually I do the lease signing, right? So there's no deposit, and other than the security deposit,
Mhm.
right? But if you want to delay it, I don't think that should be a problem. We
Mhm.
just at least need to have a deposit to hold it.
Yeah.
Okay. So how much? How many months?
What do you mean?
The deposit will be
It would be 1 month.
1 month deposit.
Yeah,
Okay.
but upon signing the lease, it would be first month, last month, and the security deposit. So if you already have the deposit, that would just apply to that.
2 months. First with the deposit is a 1 month deposit.
Correct.
Okay, and that's upon signing of the lease.
Correct.
And-
Yeah, that's the security deposit.
Others. Okay.
And then upon signing the lease, you would also need the first month and the last month,
To pay.
Okay. So.
which is what most people will probably
Yeah.
say.
Mhm.
So 1395 times 3, so 4185.
Okay. Okay.
That's supposed to be, you know, as long
Yeah,
as
it's,
you straight guy, you straight renters. You know. That's why we stay for almost 9 years in that apartment until they were big boy now.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I
So
mean.
we consider that too, so that's.
Probably we plan to buy a house, but you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we were told that the prices are starting to go down, so we thought it's not a
It's not an option.
not,
Okay, you know,
not,
you almost
not
retired
rushing,
after.
not rushing right now.
Yeah, it's
Right.
almost
Because we wanna
retired.
like let the boys finish their schooling first.
Yeah.
You know, like that's 5 years.
But
Yeah.
What what is 5 years?
And
After
after
that,
5
I retire
years,
and go back
they
to our
might-
country, man. Our country is enjoy, man, right?
Yeah, it's
So
probably much nicer.
we're really looking at like kind of not the short term,
Okay.
not really short term, because it's so hassle to move.
Oh, yeah.
Always have to fight with him because he will tell me, don't bring that, don't bring that.
You know, like all my friends, all
Keep all
Filipinos.
the junk away, right?
Yeah.
Keep it from piling up, right?
Yes.
That's true.
Okay, okay, thank you, man.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank
very
you.
nice meeting you.
Yeah,
Likewise,
likewise.
man.
Did you get the text message?
Yeah, you get that.